Hey millionaires, I am Onyesima. Welcome to the Gain Growth Hub Network, where I and some successful people will help you to improve your life beyond your imagination. No matter where you are, your location, no matter how the economy is, just know that people who you least expect are making a killing by following the simple principles I'll be sharing with each and every one of us. How do I know this? Well, I've been there, and if my life can turn around within 4 years, trust me, yours too can. Generally, for you to achieve anything, you need to focus immensely. Originally, if you were in my shoes, I would have been wondering where I was really driving at, right? But the truth is, you can never achieve important goals without planning. Planning to achieve goals begins from your mind. That's why I have put together this amazing growth resources, and I'll be calling it the six easiest way to build a millionaire mindset for growth. One of the things you need to watch out for is have a vision. So as human beings, our eyesight is the most important developed senses, right? Our vision helps us to physically succeed, physically see things and where we're going to. When it comes to business success, vision is no less important to survival. Having a vision helps you, or helps our sensory of imagination and possibility. Vision in the business sense is really the ability to visualize success, to visualize the outcome. It is the ability to imagine possibility, the positive results. It's the ability to dream of where you want to go to, or where you want your business to be in the next 3 to 5 years. I always say this: never be afraid to dream. There is this saying by Henry Ford: if you think you can, or you think you can't, trust me, you're right. So I'll be telling you for free that one of the easiest ways to build a millionaire mindset for growth is to spend a few minutes every day visualizing where exactly you plan on going and your plan on getting there. Now, don't get me wrong. Visualizing is totally far from daydreaming. I remember some time ago in 2012, I as a youth corper, I needed to leave where I was to the primary assignment, and I was broke. I didn't have enough money. But I just visualized that, okay, probably if I just step out of my house, I was going to get a ride. And what did I do? I dressed up, made up. I was trying to go to the ATM to withdraw my last, I think, 200 naira there, to see if it was going to at least bring me back. And while at the ATM, luckily for me, I saw 2 female coppers that were mobile. And I asked them, are you going to the PPA venue? And they said yes. Just visualizing myself being at the venue of my primary assignment. But then I put in some work, right? I left home, I dressed up, I left the house, I did some work. That's an atom of working, right? So moving on. Plan your day by seeing the optimum outcome. This is the same process that athletes use to hone their performance. When you imagine yourself succeeding, you're more likely to actually succeed. Remember, if you don't take the time to build your own dreams, someone will hire you to take your time to build theirs. Another secret I'll be sharing is focus. In any activity, it is important to build endurance. But then, endurance can be defined as the ability to focus, right? Focusing on the task at hand and bringing it to a successful conclusion. I'm talking about focus, but then endurance usually takes the form of focus in business. It's actually the ability to concentrate successfully on a given task. Focus, I would say, is a critical skill for any entrepreneur, be you a business owner, even if you are employed. But then, how do you focus on multitasking in a situation where everything are happening at once. I'm going to give you a story, or let me give you a scenario, not a story. As a mom, I had to take care of the home, I had to take care of the kids, I had to take care of my husband, I had to prepare breakfast, hopefully lunch, dinner. I had to think ahead. I also had to take care of business. I also have to think of content to also share with my amazing audience, right? So imagine having a lot of things that you need to do. So how do you focus? Well, key to focusing successfully is to give attention to where several things are happening simultaneously. You need to concentrate on only one thing at a time. This means that you bring yourself to making sure that you complete a full task before you start another one. Rather, you spend just enough time on a given task to take it to the next stage of development, and then you turn your attention to the other tasks. There was something that happened to me a few days ago. I was overwhelmed. I needed to do a lot of things. But then I made sure to write out my to-do. What are the priorities of what I needed to do? Okay, I needed to sort out this first. I needed to call this person first. And when I wrote them down, it was easier for me, and I was not seeming overwhelmed anymore. In this way, each task gets moved along in turns, and all are successfully completed in time. The third secret I'm about to share with you is risk taking. We have all heard the old saying, nothing ventured, nothing gained. No pain, no gain. Like most old saying, there is a strong element of truth in those words. Without risk, there is not and cannot be any reward. Do you know there are people who are naturally risk takers, as well as people who are very risk averse? When it comes to risk taking, one way to build a millionaire mindset for growth is to understand what type of person am I? What type of person are you? And how this personality trait can affect my business when it comes to dealing with risks. It is important to keep in mind that the secret of success when it comes to business risks is mitigating potential damage in favor of potential gain. What do I mean by that? When you are faced with a situation that offers reward and risk, the key is to coolly and impartially assess the potential, the positive and the negative outcome, and decide accordingly which one to go for. Successful people or business owners are sometimes seen as risk takers simply because they understand the danger in a situation better than anyone else involved. A few years ago, I was in between taking a job of 50,000 naira or venture into a business that can pay me as high as 6, 7 to 8 figures monthly. I was sad for a bit, but then I knew where I was going to. And I know that taking the 50,000 naira job was just going to sort out my immediate expenses. But then it wasn't going to take me to where I needed to. I risked not accepting the job and I started the business. And I will tell you, I am so glad I took that decision. Some people say, no, let me take this one that I'm seeing. A bird at hand, Abi, is better than a bird in the forest. But those who are risk takers, they analyze the pro and the con. They analyze the positive side of it and the negative side of it, and decide whichever one they want to come in. So in your own business, don't be afraid of it, but at the same time, don't take the risk lightly. Weigh your options carefully, and when you arrive at a prudent decision, move forward with confidence. Yes. So the fourth secret I'm going to share with you